Hello, this is your Tech in a Sec for March 5th, 2013. Today we're going to talk about some ways to use technology to teach vocabulary. And we're not talking just taking notes on the computer. We're talking some actual apps and programs we can share with you. First of all, we would like to share some websites and some activities that you can use. The first I want to share is Wordle. Wordle is a piece that you generate, and you'll see there are some examples on this first page. For example, someone has done one on the Constitution, common crossword answers, etc. The Wordles can be used then to illustrate particular concepts, maybe in our content areas, such as the example I have here, that shows where somebody is using an article about bees and how bees have started to decline in population. And what they've done is they've added words then, and the students can discuss, what does this word cloud suggest this article is about? What seems to be the most important words? How do these words go together? And so on and so forth. This is the type of thing that you can create when you're introducing concepts, or the students can create. Another one we want to use is WebQuest. There are several WebQuests out there for teaching vocabulary. You don't have to create it. All you need to do is Google. There are WebQuests out there. This is for a French novel, but there are WebQuests out there for Shakespearean vocabulary, for different social studies topics vocabulary, and various biology vocabularies. Notice this one is actually to teach vocabulary. Students will read a short story and analyze the vocabulary, and it's a foreign language piece, so there are plenty of things out there for you. There are also numerous vocabulary games. This is one that is particularly good. It has root word lesson plans, which I know some of the classes do a lot of work with roots, suffixes, prefixes. You have, so those are here. You have ACT prep and assessment pieces. You also have themed by subject areas and calendar, and word lists. Notice this one also has a link to various literature pieces that are currently being taught. So all good pieces. There are other websites out there. I just happen to like this one. Another option is Popcorn Maker. Popcorn Maker is when you or the students can take vocabulary pieces, video films, all kinds of footage, and you add pop-ups into it, sort of like the old pop-up videos of the early VH1 days. You can do that, and then you can also use PowerPoints instead. So either one of these would be good visual vocabulary pieces. So take the PowerPoint, let them create a word, take the word and create pieces that go with it. Okay? Or same on a popcorn video. Let them take pieces they've done and video they've done and or found on YouTube and add vocabulary to it. This is a website you are probably familiar with. I know your kids are, and that is Quizlet. Quizlet allows you to create on your computer a set of flashcards to quiz yourself with. This is just a really great study technique that you might be sure and share out with your kids if they have not ever used them. There are a couple of other sites that are good as well. You have Visual Thesaurus that gives you a chance to get pictures that go with various words. This site is also really good because it marks various anniversaries, such as today is the 150th anniversary of the organization of the Idaho Territory, and it leads you into talking about spuds. This one also has a lot of pieces made for various literature pieces. There's one for A Tale of Two Cities, Twilight. Don't think we're going to be teaching that at the high school level, but there are a lot of them already made for you. All you have to do is go to the site, which is visualthesaurus.com, and find them. The last site I want to show you today is freerice.com. It is a site that is actually a vocabulary game. Notice you can look at various subjects within this site. For every answer the kids get right, they donate 10 grains of rice through the World Food Program to help end hunger. This is a game but it also then gives us kids a sense of social responsibility. Notice it already tells us how much has been donated to date. Notice right now they have updates. It's on Twitter. This is a site a lot of the kids discovered last year and really love, but this is also a site that you can use too to help your kids study and find vocabulary terms. I hope this has helped you out. Vocabulary is so much more than just taking notes on the computer and then writing the word out 50 times. Vocabulary is about taking the word, internalizing it, making personal connections, and then that word belongs to that student. I know we've struggled with vocabulary for our testing purposes, so I'm hoping these will help you find ways to make vocabulary more interesting and more memorable for your kids.